Sunday!
Here we go, the nice 67.
Yeah, looks like matte windows.
Yeah, gold colored Camaro modified production, I'm guessing. White Corvette is Paul Blevins, Nascato and Blevins car. That car later immigrated up to Canada and spent most of its life here in Canada. Ron Scott, AA altered. 23 T-Bucket.
$392.
Who is that? Can't tell. That's Bob La Regina or not.
On a wild ride.
Bernie Agaman.
Before the Corvette.
Yeah, this is before his Corvette. 396 power in the Nova. Ran, I think, the 3 1/4 horse version, if I'm not mistaken. Boy, we've got a good one here. We've got the Sam Brown Dodge of Francis Kreider up against the Rudy Held's Gold Gambler. Storm King, this is a pro stocker out of Division 1. Low buck home built machine, if you could call anything in pro stock low buck. Larry Bro, transplanted Canadian, up from California to run the Division 1 race here at Cayuga.
Pee Wee Wallace.
Yeah, and the Virginian. Ran the Virginian, the Alabamian, the Black Stang, just 3 of the cars that names that he raced for many, many decades. Top fueler with some wing action going on.
Really cool. Have no clue.
Not a clue. Can't make out that one either.
No, that's Rusty Shackleford. Mission Impossible.
Out of Pennsylvania.
Sweet.
Good running gear jamming 55. Rick Hurst. 1972.
Keystone Classic.
Yeah,
Good on Mopars.
That's John Petrie machine. Earl Hansel. Hansel and Williams, I think.
Getting
Up
beat
against-
by a Ford.
Yeah, Barry Poole in the 71 Comet doing the job there. Ray Allen painted this car blue and white to match the 70 Chevelle World Champion car that he campaigned with Troopy and Kling.
What a beast this car is.
Yeah, as a pro stocker wrapped up in street roadster clothing. John Petrie in his last year campaigning. That is what's known today as the Quick Build Special. Camaro wrapping up things this time for Dragway Memories. We'll see you all next time.
It's the early 90s. We find ourselves at London Motorsports. John Carter in the Chevy twice there. Good-looking Nova. There's Jeff Lancaster's rail, the X-Bonnefaro car, Dave McAdams' Opel, and a Moose in behind. Lots of cool cars at London there. There's Squirt, Charlie Speck's car with Bobby Hanna and Cliff Satursky having a little chat. And over there, look, there is Kathy Foley saying, "Stretch, he's got a camera, watch out." Mike Law, one of the bike riders of the day, quick man. There's John Rimniak and Danny Fletcher getting the lanes ready to come on out and do some racing here at London Motorsports. The starter, the late Mike Marshall, says, "Okay, Squirt, lay one down." So Dale Street comes up in his Roadster. His wife Lisa right in behind there. I want to thank Dale for helping me identify some of these people. It's been a long time and my memory's just that, memory. And Lisa wearing the appropriate shirt. Backs him up. Dale's quite the guy. He races and he does a lot of work behind the scenes and fire rescue guy. He's got it bad just like the rest of us. And then for some reason I dropped the camera or something because just as he's about to launch, I find myself over creeping on Danny O'Day. Danny O'Day with a super winch wheel standard. He always put on a good show, always very, very well presented cars or trucks or whatever it was that Danny had. It's a nice looking wheelie machines in the day. And he's working away in the pits at London, aka St. Thomas, aka Sparta. Here's a guy some people would know, Herbie Rogers, working on his funny car there. Looks like he's got his fingers in the clutch. He says hello in his own Herb way. Yeah, there's his fingers down there playing around. And his crew member turning the engine over. He's not impressed with me, so I'm not impressed with him. Jenna, the killer Monza race queen. Always at the track. She was a neighbor of them. Here's Smut and Smutette. Oh my goodness. And here we come out of Hamilton, Ontario in the LJ Lionel built Oldsmobile or Buick. That's a Buick, I think. Cliff Goodwin and the Dynamax machine. This is the last car I recall Cliff ever driving. He had a few others before that, all GM products to my memory. And he gets ready to come off the button here and get on down the legendary quarter mile at London Motorsports. Dave McVicker is the tech director and Sharon Fletcher showing her legs. Up in the tower we go. Larry Satchel, he's announcing away the races there, as he's done for years. And right beside Larry is Brenda Gravers, Ben Gravers' wife. And look on down there on the line, Quinky Dinkley. There's Benny himself, ready to rock in the tires only Camaro. Tried and convicted. There's Patty Benner. No, Patty Shell. Over in the alcohol funny car pits, Barry Payton casts a wary eye on me. Didn't know me then. Donna Billis makes an appearance. And Terry. Everybody knows Terry. Paul Silva coming up in his Mustang small block stick car. This car just out and out flew. All the cars that him and his brother touch seem to really fly. And he's made quite a name for himself with the PSP racing dynasty because a lot of cars, a lot of Fords rock that decal. And if you see it at a stoplight, just be wary. And away goes Paul. And here he comes, the world famous Vamoose. The Moose sticks his tongue out at me. Moose, long-time racer. He started out in street cars, worked his way up, and he got this thing a few years ago. There's Terry, the film guy, and there's Terry, the girl. And there's John Fletcher saying, "Hey, how you doing?" I wandered over to the Crusato camp, and there's Ray Crusato in the middle there, and to his right is Joe Crusato. Joey's gotten a little bigger lately, weights and stuff. And this lady's not sure what to make of me, but that's not unusual for me. Little Ricky Carlos. Little Ricky, this car rocked. Second gen Camaro, infused with more nitrous than God should allow. And little Ricky, that's him in the front there, really made a name for himself with that car. Still out there with a beautiful 69 Camaro. And who gets here late? Oh, Polly Noakes. And this lady just does not like me shooting her white legs. And they're white all right. Unfortunately, Paul had a bad day at the track this day. This is the day he wrecked his funny car. There's Donna Billis and Amo Peon's wife. Oh, they love each other. And Warren Action Jackson. The late Warren Jackson doing what he loves. I miss this guy tons. He was a racer's racer.
Sunday